We are here at the cookout where we get to hang out with your favorite artists. And today we got none other than the Kid Laroi. Welcome to the
What's
cookout.
up?
Thanks for stopping by. Now, it is a cookout, so you have to bring food. So I don't know what your favorite dish is.
Oh,
What would you bring to the cookout?
what would I bring? That's interesting. If we're doing like cookout style, probably. Give me some. I love like good Australian sausages.
Okay. Now, what
Yeah.
makes the sausage Australian?
Well, I don't think it's necessarily different. I just think Australian beef is different.
Oh, okay.
Australian beef hits a little different. Yeah.
Nice, nice. All right. We need that. Get us some
Good
culture.
luck. Yeah.
Uh, but you also brought us some brand new music. You got this song "Too Much" with Central C and Jung Cook. How did this all come together? You guys been wanting to work together for a while. Like, how long you been sitting on this?
Dude, so I think the way this really happened was me and my homie Justin had two like we were working out of the same studio, but we just had two separate rooms, like actually completely coincidentally. And um my friend Emil, who's an incredible music producer, he's produced some of my favorite music like ever. Um I was very lucky to meet him through my guy Oma, who was also the other day. Oma, it was me, Emil, Oma, Blake, Jasper. I think Emil pulled up this like rough idea of what the too much beat is, and I went did a whole bunch of melodies. I like recorded some verses, and we were sifting through the rest of the melodies, and we just like there wasn't a hook that like stood out. There was nothing that we really was stoked about for a hook, but we knew the vibe of the song was special. We were like, this is a really special vibe. Like we want to try and figure it out. And in the midst of that, Justin kind of comes into the room, and he's like, "Yo, what are you guys working on? Let me hear something." And then he hears it, and he's like, "All right, punch me in," and just goes over to the mic and puts the headphones on, and Blake punches him in. And right off bat, he just sung like what's the hook melody for "Too Much" with the words at the end. Was it too much? And like just did the whole join, and we were just like, that there it is. That's the hook. 100%. That is the hook right there. So then we did that, and like I can't lie, this song was like hard to finish. It was the most fun like creation of all time. It was like the easiest thing to like make the rough of it, and then to
Yeah.
actually finish. It was probably one of the toughest songs I've had to finish, because it was like we tried like writing the hook, and we just couldn't get the hook right, and then like Justin was like working on a whole bunch of like his new music and stuff. So I tried to cut the hook, and I tried to sing the hook, because I was like, yo, I gotta like this was like right at the end of the album making process. I was like, yo, I gotta turn this in. Do you mind if I sing the hook? And he was like, dude, not at all. Like let's do it. So I tried singing the hook, but I couldn't capture what he did. Like the way he did it was so special, and it just like had such a feeling in it. And the way I did it, it just didn't. I don't know. It was just like it just wasn't the same thing. And I was like, I really like this song. I really think it's like it has a lot of potential. And we were brainstorming in the studio, because we sent it to Central, because I'd always wanted to do a record with Central for a while. Ever since I heard like the loading song, and we had like linked up already and at Reading and Leeds in like 2021, and whatever, and just kind of stayed in contact from there. But I sent it to him because I was like, this is a fun like different thing to get him on. Like I always wanted to try and do something a little different. And we're all brainstorming. We were like, yo, who should we get to sing on the hook? And we were talking about doing this other record that I have. We were talking about doing that one with JK, and I was like, I really loved the idea, and I was just like, yo, I wonder like I was always going back and forth, like, damn, like I wonder if this is the right record for me and JK. And then my friend Oma said in the studio when we were talking about too much, he was like, why don't we just get JK on this one? And I was like, oh my god, it's perfect. His voice would sound so good on. Like I just remember being like, oh yes, dude, he'd sound so good on this. And like um we sent it to him, and he was so lovely about it. He cut it. And then we linked up, did the video. It was the first. I was our first time properly meeting at the video shoot, believe it or not, which is crazy, because like we've like we've been in the same like spot a lot of times, and just never really like had chance to like really link. Like he came and watched my Coachella set, which I was like super stoked about. That was really cool. But yeah, we've been in like the same spot a lot of times, but never actually had the chance to sit and just like chop it and hang. And so the video shoot was really cool to be able to do that. And yeah, it was great.
Yeah, no, that's great. You got
Sorry if I'm going on a tangent. I'm like off like three damn like coffees right now. I'm like
yeah.
my mind is like buzzing everywhere.
No, it's great. We love to hear the stories about it. But that's such a great collaboration of not only like artists, but also cultures. You got, Australian, you got the UK, you got South
100%
Korea.
with it. Yeah, well, that was the whole thing. That when even when my friend said it, I was like, oh my gosh, dude, that is like it just felt like it like fell into place so correctly, and I was just like, yeah, this is a really cool that would be just like a really cool moment as well to like to showcase that and just yeah his tone on it. It was just like so perfect with even like with his like he does like these like falsetto things and I feel like it's so like unique to him and just he like put those in the ad libs and it was just yeah it felt right so we were like let's go.
Gotcha. All right. So I want to give you some quick hypothetical things. You tell me if it's too much, or if it's okay as it is, or maybe it's not enough. Like hypothetical, like dating situations, and on
Okay.
of too much. Um,
Okay.
Double texting, is that too much? Not enough.
I think well it depends what I think it depends what stage you're in. I mean I like I try not to overthink the whole double text thing. I kind of just try to live in the moment, like whatever. If I also am a person who texts a lot in terms of like I don't I don't fit everything into one message. I'm kind of like I like break things up as if like how do I say it if I'm like hi and then I send like a next text like
Yeah.
what's up and then like and then like I said like I'm kind of annoying in that sense like I'm just so like off the cuff with my stuff but
Yeah.
I think if it's like the beginning stages and you don't want to freak somebody out so
Yeah. Yeah. Give,
maybe no double text but maybe if you're in a relationship you can
it's
just let it
fine.
fly I think
Okay.
yeah.
What about putting flowers on the floor, like for like a special occasion? Too much? Not enough? Or is that okay?
Flowers on the floor like rose petals or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah, like rose petals leading them to the dining room or something.
No, I think if it's someone you care about, I think it's never too much. I think you never do too much. If it's someone you care about, if it's
Yeah,
someone new, obviously, then maybe you gotta judge that. You gotta read the room a little bit. But
yeah,
someone you love, I mean,
it's fine.
yeah.
All right, last one. If you're somebody not as musically inclined as the Kid Laroi and they write a song for their person, too much?
You know
Not,
what? I think it's sweet, but I know somebody who's had somebody write them a song before and they told him it gave them an ick. So I don't know if I suggest it. I think it's cool. I think it's sweet, but like I don't. It depends on the human being you're sending it to.
yeah,
Sometimes yeah. I think it could go either way.
okay. Well, we'll just leave that to you. We'll leave the songwriting and jam making to you, and then we'll play your songs for for the people.
Oh gosh.
Oh man, but that's good. Thank you so much for taking the time, man. Looking forward to the
Thank you, bro.
song, the new album, and wish you nothing but success on the upcoming project.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.